All right. Hey, Capricorn. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and get into your love reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today. Capricorn, whatever is in reverse is in reverse. Whatever is upright is upright. I'm just going to go ahead and put the cards out on the table. Let's see what comes out here for you, Capricorn. Let me do it this way. I don't feel like the cards are ready yet. I want to make sure that the cards are ready for you. All right. Let's see. Capricorn. All right, let's get it. Okay, Capricorn, you have the Six of Swords and the upright. Really good. You have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So far, so good. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Last one is the Three of Wands in the upright. Let me make sure you guys can see that. Make sure it's not crooked. Well, I mean, I'm taking all the cards together, right? I can't do it one by one because this storyline really isn't about one particular card. If I had to say, you know, and I think I've made a comment like this in your general reading. And I love the fact that the Eight of Cups is saying that you have been dishonest with yourself when it comes down to relationships. This is a relationship reading. We're not talking about like other stuff. Like, you have not been honest with yourself when it comes down to love, dating, certain people who are in your life, certain people who continue to be in your life. You were not honest with yourself, and you have not been honest. I love the fact that it says you've been faking happiness. You've been faking like everything is okay because you've been biting your tongue because you really didn't want them to go away. Whoever you were dealing with, you didn't want them to go away. Because see, at one point, you and this person, you guys were good. Everything was going smoothly. It could have been about 6 months. Everything was fine. It could have been shorter than that. But everything was going fine. And then now you're sitting here with a sense of disappointment. You have experienced unrequited love with someone. You have been dealing with someone who's very selfish, and it's all about them. Here it talks about their energy is very sporadic. Maybe 1 minute they're all into you, and the next minute they're not into you. You felt like this person was somewhat of a soulmate. You had this very strong kinship with them. You were like, oh my God, you know, I love the way that they speak. I love that we have the same kind of mindset. And then all of a sudden you're like, where did that person go? They've taken back words or maybe promises that they've made. You're like, I thought we were supposed to be traveling. I thought we were supposed to be having these big plans to do things together, and they just didn't follow through. And I'm saying this has happened more than once. Like, if you really look at this reading, this has happened more than once, meaning that you guys probably most likely have had split ups and they got back together, promises were made, and then it was not followed through on. And I told you this yesterday about how much you give. Sometimes people are addicted to your energy because you give so much. What are you helping them with? Like, are they in your life because they're in your life because they really want to be there? Not an arterial motive. Maybe, you know, not because you're giving them money or you're giving them a place to stay. It's like they're there because they want to be there, but it just seems like for some odd reason, this person's energy doesn't feel authentic. And you've been like, it's going to be a better outcome. Everything is going to be good. You've been hoping for a better outcome. And this is the reason why you've been letting them back in. But I feel like you've been in denial, insisting that reality is something that it's not with them. really what you really wanted was this big three. I love saying that, right? You wanted you, them, and God. You wanted this marriage. You wanted things to really progress when it comes down to this person. But really, you have to make a decision. You're standing now at a place where you have to make a decision about this person. Are they going to stay in your life? Yes or no? They could be at a distance too. Some of you, maybe the relationship isn't working because they live pretty far. You guys are tired of going back and forth, or because they can't make up their mind about you moving in with them. It's starting to become a strain, or put a strain on your relationship. And a lot of you are so fearful that it's not going to work. This is the reason why you're holding on to it. You want to remain positive because you just know something is going to work out. But I'm not necessarily seeing that with them. I'm not saying that it can't work. I'm just saying that there's something here that I'm not seeing with your person. Okay? And see, when it's good, it's good. You know, that when those good times roll, honey, those good times be rolling. But when they're not, you are sorely disappointed. And here this card talks about staying for the wrong reasons. Like I said before, is there an emptiness in you? What do you feel like you are missing by staying in this connection? Now we're going to go ahead and keep going. Let's see what's coming out here for you. I feel like you're stable. And I don't know. I just feel like whoever you're dealing with is not necessarily where you are, maybe financially, definitely not emotionally. So you could be an enabler. You could be an enabler. You have the Wheel of Fortune in a reverse. Unrequited love. Ain't that crazy? We just talked about that. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody is retracting their, them being with you. We got the Eight of Swords in the upright, and then we have the World card in the reverse. In the upright. I feel like your future looks bright. I really do see that there's going to be something here for you where there's going to be someone who's going to give you the world. I don't know who that can be. Maybe it could be them later on down the line. But are you going to wait for them? I don't know. I feel like it could be another person as well. It could be someone else that you used to date. It could be a new person. I do see somebody else here, though. What's so interesting is that you keep getting this back and forth energy with someone that you've been dealing with. So I don't know if that's them or somebody else from your past. But there is going to be improvement in your love life. You're going to really figure it out, know what you need to do. Because here with the Eight of Swords, it's kind of like, oh God, here I am again. I hate being in this situation. I hate feeling like I don't know what's happening with the love of my life. I hate feeling like I'm never going anywhere. It's been a lot of challenges with your love life. So I like, regardless of what's happening, the Wheel of Fortune talks about it being a turning point. Okay. And some things that you're trying to control or get a handle on with certain people, it's just you can't do anything about it. You can't force anyone's hand. You can't do it. You want fulfillment, and you have not been in that energy. A lot of you are not fulfilled even now. That shit sucks. Because like I said, you're disappointed. You love the fact that the person was very romantic, maybe chivalrous or sexy and sweet. But then now, everything that you thought that they were, they are not giving you. They're not giving you the attention. They're not giving you the affection. They're not giving that to you right now. Now, even here with the Chariot, like I said before, it's just, there's so many challenges, so much opposition in this connection. Someone moving too quickly. I do feel like there has been a third party here. You're going to get a connection that's just so good. Oh my God, all the cards are coming out in such a perfect way. It's just such a perfect energy. Every card here in the end is saying you're going to manifest what you want. It's going to be the end of you being by yourself. That's going to be the chapter that's basically going to conclude. You're going to get a relationship that's fair. No matter how many people you keep dating, you don't care if it's 10 people who want you. You want the right kind of love, especially for the divine masculines. You got a lot of different people who want you, and you've been very uncertain about what it is that you want. You may have two different people that you're trying to figure out. Should I be with this one over this one? Should I be with this one? I don't know. Right? And there's some making up energy. I keep seeing that where it's like, again, you leave and come back, you leave and come back. It's going to be up to you, because how many times are you going to get your heart broken? So like I said, you are going to have to make your decision based on your own personal constitution, based on what you feel is going to be right for you. Okay? And I feel like you need to take your time. It's something about what I'm seeing here is that instead of moving too quickly with anybody, and this is including those from the past, you're going to have to really slow down and see how long that they'll stay. If they really want to be there, they'll stay. They'll say, okay, baby, all right, we can slow down. We can work this out. I want to prove to you that I want to be here. And it's not saying that you're testing them, but in order for you to take this to the next level, and if they really want to take this to the next level, they have to prove that to you, because I'm seeing that has not been it. You got the Chariot card in reverse, which means it wasn't going anywhere. One minute you think you're smooth sailing, and then the next minute it's like, boom, it's almost like the what is that? The Titanic. You hit an iceberg, All the progression that you thought you were making with this person completely stops. That is what the Chariot card is saying, because it was always something in the way. And like I said, I feel like it was another person. I don't know if it was baby mama, whoever, I don't know. And it's not always another person. Sometimes it has something to do with someone's mental capacity with loving you. Maybe they were unstable. Maybe they were afraid to love. It's that type of thing. Even in their own mind, they keep having these conflicts of having a real relationship. But you guys were arguing. You couldn't get along. You were like, oh my God, all this frustrating energy. That's all I keep seeing. Or someone was on guard. Every time you try to open your mouth, someone get guarded up. It really is a blockage, whether it's a person or the communication or someone being honest. So either way, what I'm saying though, is that things are going to get better for you. That is a fact. Okay, that is a fact. Things are going to get better, but you cannot rush it. I don't care if it's with someone new or if it's someone from the past. You're going to have to slow down. And you're going to have to learn what a bad investment look like. Where you putting your energy, and if it's worth putting your energy in a particular person. That's the questions you're going to have to ask here. Okay? But this is what I see here for you guys. And I also have to tell you, I also feel that there's a third party who's very volatile with you. Maybe someone found out about you or know that you're around. And I feel like there could have been some type of fight or argument. So maybe you were out with your person and their other person saw you out with them. And I was really, really close. Like I almost didn't see it. And there's a lot of jealousy, which means there's a lot of backbiting with someone. So, you're going to even be experiencing the other person causing disruption in a connection because they feel they're entitled to this person. I mean, they could, right? Maybe because they're married to them, of course. But if they're not, they may say, oh, this is my child's father. This is my child's mother. You can't have them, even though that doesn't matter. But someone feels entitled to your person's time. And that's what I was saying before, it's making you not really, it's like making your person, the person you want to be with, very unpredictable because they are pretty much stuck. They don't know what to do, confused. And not always when they leave you that they're with someone else. I just feel like they need time to themselves. So you all really need to figure out what it is that you're going to have to make a decision. What is it that you want? And what is it that you are willing to go through in order to keep this connection going? So this is what I have for you here, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of that is below. See you later. Bye, guys.